This coverage is brought to you by Rami Rent.
Welcome back to round 2, back 9, Tyyni Open 2022. Third stop on the European Pro Tour. Andrew Gum here.
Viktor Tågestad here, joining you for this exciting back 9 where we have a leader, Heidi Laine.
Yeah, dominating, really.
Playing in a league of our own right now.
Yep, unfortunately, Christian Tatar has had to withdraw, and Heidi stepped right into that favorite spot. And
she's playing like she would be the world number 1.
Yeah.
You can see her here in the top. Today on this card, even par.
Even for the round, even for the whole event.
Rachel Turton, who was playing quite well yesterday, has been struggling quite a bit. She's at 6 over par today, 9 total. We expected to see some higher level play from her, but I think that knee of hers is bothering her a little bit.
Yeah, having a hard time finding her rhythm. And maybe suffering a fair bit. Hole 10, par 4, 157 meters, way uphill. Really beautiful fairway here. Got to move a little bit right to left once you get up over the cliff side, and basket tucked here, guarded by those 2 pines.
Yeah, kind of not one of the easier holes on the course. Heidi had a good shot at this yesterday though. She needs a little bit better drive than what she had then. This is looking much better. Far up on the fairway.
And a nice kick too.
Yeah, nice ground play coming back into the Open.
Clipped the tree and rolled back into the middle. This one averaging at 4.73 today, so the 6th most difficult.
The most important thing is just to get up that hill from the tee, and then you can attack on the second shot. But all that bonus distance that Heidi got on her throw, that's gonna make that second shot so much easier.
Rachel looking a little bit disgusted with that. Didn't have quite enough height to carry any distance past the cliff's top, but she's at least up there on top.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, that you're just up there.
Kind of hard to birdie from where she's at, but
Silva's shot is looking great.
Yeah.
It's fading out a little bit earlier though than I thought.
Yeah, it looked good. Just had maybe a touch too much hyzer, and she's going to be a little bit pinched off there on the left side.
Might be, but I still think she should be not too disappointed with that shot. Laura, last one from the tee, and that's a late release.
Oh, pretty lucky to even get that far up. It could have kicked backwards, but I think she's gotten up on the hill at least.
She's
quite stuck in that spruce though.
Behind the tree, you cannot even see her from this angle. Just see something moving there. She gets it away though.
Flies out from there. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, and back out in the middle of the fairway.
Good result.
Very good result.
From a very tough position.
Rachel got herself up there, as we can see, and she's just trying to get a little bit closer.
Yeah, she couldn't do much to attack, so she just tried to put herself in a good position to get up and down easy. Silva has to pitch out with even less distance, being pinched even more. See if Rachel can get up and down for par.
This is looking good. This is really good.
Ripping on it.
She's up there.
Parked it for par. Yeah.
A par.
That was a really nice shot.
It really was.
I think that was her A3.
Heidi is looking at a birdie.
She's going to have a birdie from there. Birdie chance. Right inside the circle.
Silva with another one of those laser beams. She's so good at them. Wow.
Oh, so pretty.
I love watching her throw those. Like,
she's so good at that.
They are so straight.
And so accurate.
Yeah.
They're always just straight on line, and they're just, if they're not in the basket, they're hitting the post or somewhere on the green.
Laura with a uphill putt here inside the circle.
Be a great par save after that kind of shanky drive. She's got it. Beautiful putt there.
Par. I didn't think that would be possible, but
yeah, from where she was, buried deep in that spruce.
She proved us wrong. Quality players can always be scrambling their pars.
Yeah, 3 great shots after that drive. Gets to the par. 80 for birdie to go under par. Chained out.
Yeah.
Just a tad bit left. Had a pretty good pace and everything looked good about it, but just splashes out left. Rachel with a good par. After a really nice upshot. Heidi and Silva both going to be tapping in for pars, so really great par frame here.
Yeah, on one of the trickier holes anyway.
Yeah.
You said it was averaging
Yeah,
quite a bit over par.
4.73, so really well played from our lead card. And some great shots. Yeah.
Silva with a tap in. Beautiful, beautiful third shot from her. And now the third downhill hole on Sibbe. This is the longer one, 113 meters, starting with a tunnel and coming out to the open and the basket up here on these tractor tires.
Yep, 11th most difficult, 3.27 average on the day.
Similar shot as the previous one, but you need to put a little bit more power on this one to get more distance.
Yeah, similar elevation, but quite a bit more distance. Heidi blew past it yesterday, and this again OB.
But
She's
on the
overshot
other
it.
side this time. She has not been dialing this in yet. Maybe she needs to do something about that on the final round tomorrow.
She's hitting the gap, but the height and the speed are just maybe a little too much.
It seems like it. Yeah, it looks like she's puring the line, but
Just a bit too much pop.
yeah.
Yes, when you have that kind of power, that can be a problem.
Rachel almost reaching that little OB pond down there at the bottom of the hill, but it lands before that, luckily.
Yeah, kind of missed the line, but it drops down in the middle of the fairway. She can still get up and down for par at least.
That OB pond rarely comes into play, but it's there. I think it's actually dried out by now, but usually there's a bit of a water hazard there on that side. Laura coming down clean through the tunnel out in the open, but it's a long look. I don't think that's going to be a birdie.
Drifting a little bit right and a little short, so I'd probably put her about 25-30 meters from the basket still.
Something like that, yeah. Silva, chance for her to get
Rip a laser
closer.
beam again.
Oh, that's such a
Love these like pure hyzer flips that she does.
She's parked it.
Wow.
She's parked it, and she's chance to gain 2 strokes.
And another highlight for the machine.
She's right now in second place. Heidi going out of bounds. There's a lot of strokes to pick up though, but still.
Good upshot there from Rachel. She'll be close for an easy par. Or maybe even further than I thought.
Just putting it close.
Nice up. Should do. Tree still swirling a bit, but much less windy than it was yesterday.
Heidi just wants to put it as close as possible to avoid a double bogey. That's going to be a 4.
Yep. This hole, one of the only ones that's tripping her up really much on the course this weekend so far.
Yeah, for some reason she keeps on struggling with this one.
Nice par.
Laura first. Should also be able to collect a par. No problems there. And now this is a big one. This is a big one. If Silva can get this, she would be picking 2 strokes on Heidi.
Yeah, big moment. She put it real close, didn't she? Stress-free birdie.
Nice result, because Heidi is getting a bogey here. Now
Sweet drive.
she is within 5 now suddenly.
Wow.
Yeah, things can happen quickly.
Turn things around, yeah.
Hole 12, 108 meters. This is a big hyzer, quite open, one of the easier holes on the course. The biggest problem here is the OB that is surrounding the basket on the right side and also just behind it.
Averaging 3.33 today. Brought to you by Rami Rent. First up, Silva. Nice looking hyzer.
Bit tight on the left side. I wonder if that's gonna reach all the way up to the circle. Almost. It's about 13 meters maybe.
Yeah, a bit short, but pretty good. The last thing you want to do is leave it too wide right and go OB. So
That's right,
that's probably
yeah.
the safer way to miss on the left side then, as compared to the right.
Also makes it a little bit shorter. The tighter you can go, the shorter the distance will be to the basket.
Rachel with a strong swing, hanging it out wide, trying to get some skip up to the circle, and I think she does.
Yeah, she should be right inside. Bit closer than Silva. Good shot.
She had a similar one yesterday, but left the short putt just a little bit short. Hopefully she can make the correction
So
today.
impressive to see that she can do these from standstill.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be affecting her too much, but of course it would be nice with a run up. And Laura is hitting that first.
Yeah, she drilled that right into that juniper cluster. Not the best drive from her.
Not at all. It
Quite a miss.
Should be able to get a par still though. It's
Yeah, safe and balance.
Heidi was ripping this yesterday and is doing something similar today. It just keeps on going, but it needs to come back though. No, it's not.
Oh no, that's a big mistake. She'll be way back.
She made that miss that you were talking about. You don't want to hang it out too much right. And chance for Silva again then maybe.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any misses like this from Heidi, and suddenly I hope she's not trying to relax or...
Oh,
Okay.
now Laura's in trouble. Her second shot is OB.
I think she could still make that putt though. I think it's not that far away from the basket, but it's gonna be a bogey at
Yeah.
best. And Heidi even has to fight with that stake there. I think it's in her backswing a little bit, maybe not.
Looked like it was irritating her a little bit, but she's able to execute the shot perfectly, and
Still gonna be a bogey.
yeah, chance for a two-stroke swing here if Silva can connect up. This is a bit
This
long
is a
range with
scary one, yeah.
OB behind. Maybe she doesn't want to. Let's see what she decides. She's going for it.
Oh,
and she skipped off the top. No. Oh,
She's so aggressive, and this time it didn't reward her at all. But I
Yeah.
like her attitude. She
smelled some blood and really went for it there, but yeah, kind of bit her back. Skipped off the top and went OB.
she wants to gain those strokes when Heidi's giving her a chance.
Definitely a fierce competitor. Not satisfied with second place. It doesn't look like.
It's kind of stressful to have someone like that behind you. You know, if you make any mistakes, she's gonna be right up there and give it a go.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Rachel,
Now
surprising.
the low putt from Rachel. She keeps on having the, but not surprising since the OB is just behind there.
Yeah, tough to commit fully, especially after watching Silva skip OB off the top like that.
That's right.
Maybe a bit of an overcorrection from what she witnessed there. Silva able to make the comebacker for the bogue. And Laura, unfortunate double bogey.
Yeah, Rachel is still gonna get strokes on the whole card with a par here. That's super surprising. That's not what we thought
Yeah,
was gonna happen here.
This will cause a fair bit of damage here on the lead card. Quite surprising. Like you said, one of the more easier holes. I guess it's averaging as the 9th most difficult. That might have been because of those struggles that we just saw.
So we're heading down to hole 13, down to the water, down to the marina, and another beautiful hole that is reachable for all these players. 103 meters, kind of straight, but with the water on the left side, that could be quite scary.
Yep, playing as the third easiest, right on par.
Not that much to it, but there are sometimes some geese running around on the fairway. We need to watch out for those. don't want to have you on your conscience to have killed the bird with your driver.
Yeah, nice forehand there from Rachel.
Yes, he's staying far away from those birds. I don't think they come too much into play though.
She's right on the circle's edge.
Silva playing very straight, and if that is keeping on turning, it's gonna go out of bounds.
Gets back, I think, just in time, maybe?
I'm not so sure.
Nope, it's OB, you're right.
It is out of bounds, but it's close enough so that you could potentially save a par. I think it... That depends on if it crossed the inbounds or not. I'm not certain. We have to wait and see what they decide.
Yeah, hard to tell where she was last in, but see what kind of mark she gets and whether she'll have a chance to save a par or not.
Chance for Heidi to extend her lead then.
Oh, that...
Nice flip up, but it's not enough. That needs
I think the nose was up too much on that.
Yeah, that is...
Gets down fine, though.
Yeah.
Anyway. She should have an easy par. Not really a putt you probably want to run with that OB behind, though.
That's what I mean. Yeah. It can cause some problems if you try to run something there. But you have the water, you have the OB. She's probably just gonna play this for par, especially when Silva being out of bounds. She knows that Silva is not gonna gain any strokes on her with the par.
Laura, a little low. Geese not seeming to be too scared of that.
Having a look at the disc, making sure that it's not getting too close to the herd. What do you call it?
Flock.
Flock, yeah.
So Laura trying to get up and down with a lunging jump putt. Leaves it a bit short, but pretty good. Inside the circle anyway.
But that's going to be a tester.
Heidi, as we suspected, just lays up for a par.
She doesn't need to do anything else than that.
And okay, she got a pretty good mark. She's just outside the circle. 11 meters.
She's going to run this, I'm sure of it.
Just short on that 35-footer. She's made a bunch of those circle twos, but that one wasn't meant to be. She's going to have to take a second consecutive bogey. See if Rachel can get some green here on her scorecard. Just parred so far on the back nine. Oh, and splashes out left side.
Yeah, this time it wasn't too low, but it's still not center enough for it to stay in the basket.
So kind of surprising to see no birdies here from our lead card. The third easiest hole on the course.
Laura made that tester look easy.
Silva tapping in her bogey. And Heidi with the par. Rachel also with the par.
Then up to hole 14. Heidi having a 6 strokes lead at the moment. And this is a hole where she could potentially extend that lead. She has been playing this really well yesterday.
Yep.
It's a 105 meter slightly turn to the right, no, to the left, with a big bunker here that is played as a hazard. And there's OB behind the basket, so the green is kind of small.
Yeah, the green is really difficult here. You have OB inside the circle, and that hazard trap is also inside the circle.
That's right. They're throwing from this beautiful flat pad. It's provided by one of our sponsors, Flat Pad.
Yep, go to Flat Pad Piste de Fille. Check them out.
Rachel first up after 4 pars in a row here on the back nine. Getting it all the way up to the edge of that bunker.
Yeah, nice shot.
Should be a safe par.
Green is pretty well obstructed with a lot of trees as well. One of the more difficult greens on the course.
It's hard to get all the way up to that green where Rachel lands there. That's kind of a normal landing spot for many players. But
Heidi wants more though.
Oh, she's going so wide. Where's that gonna end up?
I don't think that's getting back in time.
It's not even close.
She overturned that a fair bit.
Another mistake here.
Yeah, and she's OB way back.
The mistakes are coming now from Heidi. She's definitely slowing down from the pace she had.
Yeah, a different Heidi than we've seen from the other 3 nines we've played. This is starting to struggle a little bit. Laura with a clean drive. Pretty good distance, but should probably be a par.
Safe on the fairway. She was throwing right along that right side OB line. And chance for Silva to get a little bit closer again. So
Keeps it
Rachel
clean.
is just one behind Silva. Rachel has been playing really well here on the back nine also.
She's picked up the pace, yeah. She had a really tough front nine, didn't she? Nice to see her turning things around. And
Heidi
Right.
with from so far back, still putting it outside the circle. She's looking at a bogey at best. That's a long bogey look, a scary
Yeah.
one.
she's going to need a highlight putt just to save the bogey, so pretty big mistake off the tee. Silva puts it right under the basket, so that's going to put some extra pressure on her. Could be a two-stroke swing here.
At least one, potentially more. It's a safe par from Laura, putting it in the bullseye.
This one averaging 3.2 on the day.
Okay, it's actually a bit tricky position there for Rachel. I didn't think it would be this tricky, but those trees are quite wide and God, it was
Ooh.
very low. Scary shot.
Nicely done, though. Got under those overhanging branches, and Heidi's actually even obstructed on this putt.
She's right in that tree. This
Those
looks
low-
difficult.
Yeah, those low-hanging birch leaves are definitely making it more difficult. Gives it a pretty good run, but that's going to be a double bogey. Struggles continue here on the back nine for Heidi.
So 2 strokes now to Silva. She's gonna be within 4. Rachel is gonna be within 5. Yeah. Heidi seems to be slowing down.
Things are tightening up.
Hmm?
Looked like she was going to run away with this from the front nine, but tables have turned. Getting it in there for the fiver. Not what she wanted.
Now 4 up for the round, and that's 4 up on the back nine. So it's definitely here that is happening.
Definitely slipping.
Off to the tight hole 15, 62 meters. One of the most difficult 62 meters hole that you will ever play. It is played as the 4th most difficult hole today, and only 7.
Yeah, averaging a whole stroke above
Oh,
par.
sorry.
Super tight little gap there. I mean, it's a very intimidating hole to step up to, even though it's short.
Nice kick there for Rachel. She stayed in the middle. She
Very
got-
fun hole to play, though. You see a lot of different things and a lot of interesting
Yeah, you can
results.
see what kind of shots the players are comfortable with here, because you want to throw what you're absolutely most comfortable with. That gap is so tiny.
Yeah, and you just have to hit it. I mean, there's no other option. That gets through clean.
That's okay position for a par at least. Can't
Yeah.
really run it from there, but it's
Yeah, ill-advised birdie run there because the green is really tricky. Big granite rock, and it just could slide off any direction. Whoa. A little too high on that one.
bad one. Bad
Kicks
kick.
left.
Way
too.
too high for her.
Heidi going backhand. Deputy. Bit of a flippy putter.
Wants to use as much as possible.
Gets past the first 2 trees, but catches
Yeah.
something there in the middle, and gonna be a tough up and down from there. Here we see.
Oh, that was actually almost good, I think, that hit, because that was going to end up far on the left side. Instead, she ended up within putting distance.
Silva looked like a pretty good upshot.
She's up there.
Rachel with a birdie putt. Going for it, but doesn't have enough. And
and,
gets a really bad roll away.
Such an unlucky roll. Not too rare sight here on this hole.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Yeah, I was going to say, there is a ceiling here on this hole, and you want to keep the disc as high up as possible to be able to reach the basket. And that's probably what Silva was trying to do, and that's what punished her.
Heidi's gonna lay up for bogey.
Yeah, so still
Not feeling-
accepting it. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you're
confident
not
about
feeling
that.
it, then it's Smart to just do that. Lay it up.
Yeah, and she still has a lead, you know. No reason to blow up and give up more strokes. Rachel trying to come back after that bad roll away. Just a bit short. Curls up, luckily.
Stays there, and she's gonna get a bogey just like Heidi. Silva, chance for her.
Nice par.
Yeah, with that par, she's gonna gain another stroke on Heidi. She's gonna run away with one from Rachel.
Just like that, she's only 3 strokes behind Heidi now.
Things are happening so quickly. Bogey there for Rachel. She is not happy with that one after that mean roll.
Laura, solid par.
She seems happy, smiling to the camera. I like what I'm seeing from Laura here on the back 9. She's playing really solid.
Yeah, and
There's
she's
that one
fun.
double bogey.
She's got positive energy. On to the next one. Out into the open. Hole 16. Par 4, 179 meters. Big rip off the tee, and then a really touchy approach here where you just don't want to go long. Quick drop off right behind the basket with OB. All lined up back there, not far. Well inside the circle.
Yeah, this hole is all about the second shot. The first one shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. Just want to get it out there on the fairway as far up as you can.
Yeah, put it somewhere safe, and hopefully your angle will be pretty good. If you go a little bit more on the left side, that helps to kind of straighten out your approach. 6th most difficult hole, averaging at 4.73. So
There is also a mandatory tree on the right side, but that rarely comes into play that much. You can see that red arrow there. You need to keep it on the right side of that, and it doesn't look like this was staying bounce. Okay, it is. I was completely misjudging that one. It was safe in bounds.
Yep. Pretty tight on that right side, though. It's kind of a more difficult approach there. You have to really turn something left to right and keep the speed in check. Make sure you don't go long.
Rachel maybe will give us a bit of a run up. No, it seems like she's going with that standstill. After all, probably smart if she has pain in that knee, and this is looking like she wouldn't have needed any run up ever. She's far up on the fairway.
Yep, past that first drainage ditch. In fine position.
Heidi with a drive. She's always using that one when she wants to get far up on a fairway. This is gonna be far up. She's going wide, and it comes back, and it's great.
Yep, nicely done. Right in the middle of the fairway. Laura going with the forehand. Moving left to right pretty well.
That's okay.
Yep.
She's
Good.
close enough to that she can have an easy approach, but she really cannot run that one.
No.
Oh,
This
this
looks
is scary.
early.
This is very scary. I wonder if that is in bounds. We cannot see it from this. No, you see it there, out
There it
of
is.
bounds.
She sawed that off pretty bad. It's going to cost her.
See if Silva can.
Really
Do
nice
something
turnover there. Right to the circle's edge.
Beautiful.
Just outside. Tough putt to run, but
We saw Christine able to make that putt yesterday,
yep.
and Heidi is making this hole look so easy with that power drive and then just an easy layup. That's gonna be a birdie, I'm quite certain. Ooh, and that is sliding down a bit behind the basket. Laura, I hope it didn't slide down too far.
Rachel trying to save her par.
Would be a big save. It's a long putt. Could be really bad if she misses this because there's OB on that other side. Just putting it close and it stays there. It's gonna be a bogey then.
Yep. 5 meter putt for birdie.
There is some wind to consider. Not as much as yesterday though. Oh, come on!
Ouchie, wouchie. That just sliced right through.
That is not a good result. Luckily it stayed in bounds. Usually those just keep on rolling and going out of bounds. Is that staying up there? Yeah,
That was so unlucky. That putt just looked fine, right in the middle.
I would never have imagined that happen.
It just somehow turned vertical and spliced through, and that's very unfortunate for Heidi.
Not for Silva though. With her...
Yeah, she laid up for par. Now she's going to take a stroke on her.
She is.
Heidi's having a bit of a nightmare back nine here after an incredible start to this event.
Do you think she's feeling nerves or something? Something is definitely going on there.
Well, she's made a couple mistakes, but that wasn't really her fault.
No, that was...
I mean, she was looking like it was an easy birdie, and next thing you know, it's rolling down the hill. Luckily, it stayed inbounds, but she decided to lay it up and not take the chance of any further damage there.
Okay, hole 17, 108 meters, a big right turn, OB on the left side, OB on the right side, but quite open.
Yep, early Mando on the right side rarely comes into play. The clean line is far wide on the left.
Laura having the box after a really nice looking back nine.
Yeah, just that one double bogey. Otherwise, keeping it real clean.
She has been playing for par in most cases, or at least accepting pars in most cases, and that has been working in her favor. This also seems to be play for a par, having about 50 meters still to the basket from that position.
Silva going backhand turnover. A little too much Anheuser on that.
Luckily it stays in bounds in the middle of the fairway. Similar distance to Laura, a little bit closer.
Rachel taking that D1, I think. Backhand. Oh no, going to the forehand.
Yeah, I don't think she's able to reach it with a forehand, but par is a good result still.
Sure. This one's quite a bonus birdie.
Just wanna stay on the fairway, and that's exactly what she is doing.
Yep, smart plays. Everyone's just electing to dissect the hole in half and take their par, hopefully.
Can we see an aggressive Heidi here now?
She's definitely got the power to get there.
Want to put some pressure on these
She's lining it up.
competitors. Yeah, this is looking great. Or is it too much?
It might cut roll. Oh, and it does. So unlucky. She's having terrible luck here.
Again, it just keeps on going
What a nightmare
wrong
back
for
nine.
Heidi here.
Looked like she was unstoppable through the first 27 holes, and
she's not in a position to save that par. That's going to be a bogey at best, with all the three other players close enough to have kind of safe pars.
yeah, pretty routine upshots from them.
Chance for Silva, being the main competitor right now.
Only 2 behind.
It's going so fast.
She was at one point, like, was it 8 behind
She might
during
be.
the same round? Wow.
Yeah, this back nine has like
So many twists and turns, ups and downs.
most likely going to be one stroke behind here, because Heidi is putting it close enough to save the bogey at least, and Silva is extremely close to get a par.
Very exciting disc golf here.
Rachel following her game plan here on her hole, on this hole, getting that par. Should be a bogey for Heidi.
Oh no. What is going on here?
It just went straight through. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
2 in a row.
And that
Pretty
was
bad
from
spit outs.
3-4 meters.
Strange collapse here from Heidi, and a lot of it doesn't seem to be her fault too much, but
And that means we're gonna have a tie for the coming up to hole 18. Silva Saarinen is now tied for the lead with Heidi Laine. Just when did this happen?
strange.
It's the last 4 holes. Heidi is up 6 strokes on the last 4 holes.
Strange turn of events here.
Okay, good place for Heidi to repair some of that damage though here on hole 18. 150 meters over the water. There is an option to lay up on the left side, but even that is a very tricky shot. The fairway is so tight there on that side.
Yeah, it's got that nice flat pad, tee pad as well. Averaging as the 3rd most difficult at 4.13.
Laura is going on the left side. Let's see if this stays in bounds. It looks perfect.
Nicely done.
It's really impressive to be able to throw it so straight and land safe on that tight fairway. I tried it myself. I didn't manage to do it.
It's a very narrow strip, probably only about 3 meters wide. She puts it right in the middle there.
Silva is going for some distance. No.
I think she overturned that.
Yeah, that was probably the wrong choice of disc or just a little bit of a misrelease, but chance for Heidi to gain back a few strokes now if she can make it. And we know that she can.
This is the one hole that Rachel's deciding to go with a run-up. Not feeling confident to get the distance with a standstill, although she's proven she can. But this,
Do you think she's going straight for the basket or is it a safe
no,
shot?
no, well, that looks like she was working it kind of towards the basket, but doesn't have the distance.
She gave it a try.
Yeah, I feel like,
She's only 3 behind Heidi also, so she...
that's true. She's played a really tight back 9. She had a lot of struggles on the front 9, but it's nice to see her turn around.
behind Heidi and Silva, I have to say.
Yeah.
But Silva having that miss, it feels like Heidi's having the lead right now.
Heidi smashing on that rive.
Almost hitting that seagull.
Full flight.
Oh, and making it
Easily
look
clears.
easy all the way up as she's having a look at the birdie here.
Right inside the circle for a birdie putt.
Almost hitting a birdie in the air and then chance for a real birdie. Silva with another one of those laser beams.
Beauty.
So straight.
Let's bring it up. Good shot from there.
Now repairing that mistake, doing what she can to get as close to as possible to the basket.
It's a tough drop zone. Not an easy up and down, but she really threw that nice.
Yeah, luckily the wind has died down almost completely right now, so it's doable. But in the wind, this is still very scary. Can easily overshoot or undershoot.
FX2 from Rachel. Skips, but stays in. Right on the edge of the circle.
Gonna have a long putt. Much needed one with Silva being so close and
Laura with a smooth putter flick. Parks it. Hits the base, and that'll be an easy par from her.
yeah, that's right. She wasn't throwing from the drop zone. She was throwing from the fairway. She was in bounds. Great job, Laura.
Yeah, and what a solid back 9. Just that one little blemish. And I think Rachel's going to get pushed off of the lead card. With that penalty, even if she makes this, she'll be tied with Laura, and Laura's had a better round, so...
And she makes it.
Clutch putt, but...
That's a highlight. Doesn't really...
Oh, nice. Perfect putt.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as you said, it will not make her climb up or stay on the lead card. But
It's still a stroke, though. She's tied for 4th, but she'll be at the top of the chase card instead.
Big putt for Heidi now to get back that solo lead.
Yeah, and get some confidence and maybe sleep a little bit better tonight with a better taste in her mouth after all kinds of weird misfortune and a few big mistakes. But solid birdie. Puts it all out of her mind and executes it perfectly.
She can sleep good tonight after having some problems, but then coming back, finishing the round with a birdie. That's how you want to finish.
Yeah, and back in the lead. 2 strokes coming into the final round. Not the back 9 she wanted, but still in fine position.
Yeah, I mean, we can't expect her to play flawlessly for 3 rounds or even 2 rounds. This course is that hard that if you start to make mistakes here and there are gonna be many of them. That's exactly what we saw from Heidi.
I feel like maybe she's had all the bad luck she can have for one event just in that back 9, you know? I mean, all kinds of stuff seemed to go wrong, you know? 2 brutal spit outs, cut roll out of bounds. That's quite a few strokes to pile up quickly, huh?
It is, and here we see her still in the lead, 7 over par. But look at that back 9. It's so much red and a little bit of a purple color there also.
Yeah.
Silva
and Laura playing pretty clean.
Silva only 2 behind, so she's in the pack position. Elina Rydberg also climbing up with a hot round today. 2 over par and currently on 3rd place. That's a new face on the lead card tomorrow.
Excellent round from her. Yeah, excited to see her. Thanks a lot for joining us here for the 2nd round, Tyyni Open 2022. 3rd stop on the European Pro Tour. Make sure you like and subscribe.
And please join us for the final round Saturday, Tyyni 2022. This is going to be exciting.
For sure. Make sure you get back here to watch that. Thanks a lot.